In the fast-paced, often overwhelming world we live in, mental strength can feel like a rare commodity. It's easy to become bogged down by life's challenges, whether they be emotional, physical, or spiritual. However, mental fortitude is not an inherent trait. It is a skill that can be cultivated and developed. Buddhism, with its profound teachings on mindfulness, resilience, and inner peace, offers practical guidance for transforming weakness into unshakable strength. By incorporating Buddhist principles into your daily life, you can move from feeling mentally fragile to becoming unstoppable in the face of adversity. Buddhism is not just a religion, but a philosophy that provides tools for overcoming suffering and achieving peace and wisdom. Central to Buddhist teachings is the understanding that life is inherently challenging, and mental strength is essential to navigating its inevitable ups and downs. Rather than avoiding suffering, Buddhism teaches us to face it with resilience, awareness, and compassion. In Buddhism, mental strength comes not from fighting against our emotions or circumstances, but from embracing them fully and learning to respond with wisdom rather than reaction. By integrating these teachings into daily life, we can gradually transform ourselves from weak, reactive individuals into mentally strong, balanced beings, capable of facing life's challenges with poise and clarity. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, without judgment. In Buddhist teachings, mindfulness is not just a way to relax. It is a profound tool for cultivating mental strength. When we are mindful, we observe our thoughts and emotions as they arise, rather than being swept away by them. This awareness gives us the space to choose our responses, rather than reacting impulsively. To develop mindfulness, start with simple daily practices such as mindful breathing or mindful walking. These exercises help you slow down and connect with the present moment. Over time, you'll notice that you are more in control of your thoughts and emotions, enabling you to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting blindly. One of the core teachings of Buddhism is the concept of impermanence. Everything in life is temporary. This can be a difficult truth to accept, as many of us fear change and the unknown. However, by embracing impermanence, we learn to adapt to life's ebb and flow without becoming overwhelmed. When we fear change, we often become mentally weak, clinging to the past or worrying about the future. Buddhist wisdom teaches us to release our attachment to specific outcomes, recognizing that everything, good or bad, is temporary. By practicing detachment and embracing change, we build resilience and mental flexibility, allowing us to move through life's challenges with ease and grace. Compassion is a key component of Buddhist practice, not only toward others but also toward ourselves. When we are kind to ourselves, especially in moments of weakness or failure, we build emotional resilience. Rather than berating ourselves for mistakes or shortcomings, we can learn to treat ourselves with understanding and compassion. By practicing self-compassion, we can begin to let go of feelings of inadequacy or shame, which often keep us stuck in mental weakness. Instead, we cultivate a mindset that allows us to learn from our experiences, grow stronger, and keep moving forward. A simple practice of compassion involves speaking to yourself kindly, as you would to a dear friend. When you make a mistake, instead of criticism, offer yourself gentle encouragement. I made a mistake, but that doesn't define me. I am learning and growing. Another Buddhist principle essential to mental strength is the practice of acceptance. Rather than fighting against the challenges we face, Buddhism teaches us to accept them as they are. This does not mean we resign ourselves to negativity or suffering, but rather we acknowledge that some things are outside of our control. When we resist unpleasant emotions or situations, we only amplify our suffering. However, by practicing acceptance, we stop wasting energy fighting against reality. Instead, we direct our energy toward responding wisely and effectively. Acceptance is not passive. It is an active choice to work with life, rather than against it. In Buddhism, mental discipline is paramount. The mind is often compared to a wild horse, untamed, unpredictable, and full of distractions. Meditation is the practice that trains the mind, helping to cultivate focus, clarity, and calm. By regularly meditating, you can develop the mental discipline needed to stay grounded, even in the most challenging situations. Start with just 10 to 15 minutes a day of sitting meditation. Focus on your breath, gently bringing your attention back when your mind wanders. Over time, this practice sharpens your ability to concentrate, calm your thoughts, and respond more mindfully to stress. The stronger your meditation practice, the stronger your mind will become. Patience is a virtue central to Buddhist teachings. In our fast-paced world, we are conditioned to expect immediate results. However, true mental strength comes from the ability to endure discomfort and delay gratification. Buddhism teaches us that everything unfolds in its own time, and our impatience often leads to suffering. By practicing patience, we develop the fortitude to face obstacles without frustration. Whether it's dealing with a difficult project at work or navigating a challenging relationship, patience allows us to maintain our composure and keep moving forward, even when the end result is uncertain. Suffering is an inevitable part of life, and Buddhism encourages us to view it as an opportunity for growth rather than something to avoid. Instead of seeing suffering as a sign of weakness, we can use it as a tool to develop resilience and strength. Every challenge, pain, or hardship offers valuable lessons about who we are and what we are capable of. When faced with suffering, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? By reframing challenges as opportunities for growth, we shift our mindset from one of defeat to one of empowerment. Many of us seek external validation in the form of praise, recognition, or approval. However, this reliance on outside sources for self-worth weakens our mental strength. Buddhism teaches us the importance of detachment from external validation. By learning to find our worth within, we build mental strength that cannot be easily shaken by the opinions of others. To practice detachment, focus on doing things because they are meaningful to you, not because of the reward or recognition you may receive. By finding satisfaction in the process rather than the outcome, you free yourself from the need for constant validation, and your mental strength becomes more self-sustaining. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of living a life with purpose and intention. Having a clear sense of direction gives us the mental fortitude to weather life's storms. When we understand why we are doing something, even the most difficult tasks become easier to endure. Take time each day to reflect on your goals and the deeper meaning behind your actions. Whether it's personal growth, service to others, or spiritual development, a strong sense of purpose can provide the motivation and strength needed to keep moving forward. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can transform your mindset. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we shift our attention from scarcity and lack to abundance and opportunity. Gratitude helps us build mental strength by fostering an attitude of resilience. Each day, take a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for, whether it's the simple joy of a peaceful morning or the support of loved ones. Gratitude grounds you in the present moment, fortifying your mental strength and helping you face challenges with a positive outlook. Incorporating Buddhist principles into your life doesn't require a complete overhaul of who you are. Instead, it's about making small, consistent changes that build over time. By developing mindfulness, embracing impermanence, cultivating compassion and practicing patience, you can transform from a mentally weak individual into someone who is strong, resilient, and unstoppable. Mental strength isn't about avoiding pain or difficulty. It's about developing the inner resources to meet life's challenges with grace, wisdom, and perseverance. Through the teachings of Buddhism, you can begin to transform your weaknesses into strengths, and in doing so, cultivate a powerful, unshakable mind.